Good morning, students. On my last class, we learned various type of string functions in Java programming. So today we find out the output of Java codes using your string functions. So let's start. So this is my first problem or the first question. The class demo public static void main string args. This is the main method, and inside that string str equals to in Java programming. Okay. Then I have char of ch is equals to str dot char function of 2. Okay. Then system out dot println ch. So what is the output of the printing statement? Okay. Okay. So the output is what? The v. Why? Because Java, the function does what? The caret function returns the character at the specified index. Okay. So the char at index number is what? 2. So in your string, the first index is starting from what? 0. Then a is 1. Then v is 2. So str.caret function return the value that is v, which is the character type, and the output is v. Okay. Let's go to my next problem. So here the class demo void main the string args. There is two string. One is str and another one is str1. Now str2 is equals to str1 means str1 initial is to where? str2. So if str dot equals of str1, okay, means here I am using the equals method, then system out dot println equals case 1. Similarly, if str is equals to str1, then system out dot println that is equals to case 2. And the output, what is the output? So for your first statement, the condition is true, so it is equal case 1. And the second statement as well as this is also check the both the condition as strings are same or not, means the equals to operator do the same thing. Okay, but the working is different. In the first statement, the equals method compares the characters inside a string object. Okay, means whatever the string object is there. Okay, but if you see the equals to operator, the equals to operator compares two object reference to see whether they refer to the same instance or not. Okay, so in both the case the output is same, or you may say the conditions are true, but the working mechanism is different. Okay, so this is the second one. Let's go to my next question, that is class demo public static void main string args. In your string there is Java programming, and in string 1 it is Java. Here I am using the starts with method of your string function. Okay, so if str dot starts with of what? J. Okay, whether the str, what is the working of starts with, it's checked whether that string is start with the specified character or specified string or not. Okay, so the system out dot println it is starts same. Okay, and similarly if the str dot ends with, it's ended with t, whether it is ended with t or not, so it is system out dot println end same. Okay, so what is the output? So here that is start same. Why it will not print end same? If you see the string that str, in your str the statement or the string is not ended with t character or t string, so the condition is not satisfied once your ends with method return a false value. Okay, so the condition is false, so system out dot println here the end same is not displayed. Okay, but in your first case, if the starts with j, it's satisfied with your statement or the current provided string, so it return the true value in your if statement. So if condition is satisfied, so it display the start same. Okay, The explanation is here. The start with method determines whether the given string begins with a specified string, and similarly the ends with method determines whether the string in a question ends with a specified string. Okay, if you say, like, let's say str1 here in your second statement, that is if str1 ends with what, a, let's say, okay, then it will return what, end same. Why? Because your string, if you see the second string, that is Java, it is ended with what, a. So it's end with if you use the end with a instead of t, then the condition written what, sorry, the ends with method written a true value to your if statement. If the condition is here, the condition is satisfied, now it will display your end same. Okay, but if you saw the program, then only that is only one single line output, that is your start same. That's it. Okay, now go to my next one, that is public class demo void main string args. And here the string that is same as my previous one, but here I am using the compare to method. Okay, means str dot compare to with str1 and str1 dot compare to with str. Okay, so what is the output? For your first line output it will 11, for the second line output it will minus 11. Why do so? Why one is positive value and another one is negative value? If you see the compare to method, okay, the compare string method compared to serves the purpose of comparing two string, right? Whether one string is less than or greater than or equal to the what, the second string. Means here the compares to method is compare both the string, that is it check whether the both the strings are equal or not. Okay, but in case one, okay, that is means the first line, that is the str dot compares to with str1. Okay, it comparing the Java programming with what, Java. Okay, so the Java programming is greater than your what, Java. So it return the 11 characters, means it greater than by what, okay, greater than by 11, so it return the positive greater 11. Okay, but if you see the next line, that is compared to, that is string 1 is compared to string, it means Java compared to what, Java programming, so it is less than 11, or if you see the value that is lesser than your Java programming, so it return a negative value. Okay, so this is the explanation about your what, compared to method. Okay, let's go to my next one, that is, so here uh, main method here, then string str is equals to Java programming, and in str1 it is also a Java. Okay, so here system out dot println, that is str dot index of a. Okay, index of this method return my first occurrence of a character in your string or in your provided string. So if you see in your string, that is Java programming a, what is the index of your a? If you see the j is index is 0, a index is 1, so the output is what, 1. If you see the next line, that is system out dot println str dot index of m. Okay, so if you see here, the first m encounter in your programming is this, right? Okay, so the first is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Means it written what? Sorry, 11. Yeah, that's right. Why it is 11? If you see there is a space, okay, and that space is already have taken and another index. Okay, so it written 11. That is the index of. Okay, similarly, if you see the last index of str dot last index of a, it means The last index of function return the last occurrence of your a index, okay, whatever the index value is. And in both the case, index of method or last index of these methods are return type is in what? Integer. Okay, in both the case all the values are return type is in integer. So what is your last occurrence of your a? That is 10. If you see the previous one, that is m. Okay, so if the m value is 11, then obviously the last occurrence of your a is before the a, before the m, so it is 10. Okay, similarly system out dot println str dot last index of m. If you see the m index, that is the last index is m is this, then it will return what? 12. So the output is 12. So here it is the explanation that index of search the for the first occurrence of your character substring, and last index of search is the last occurrence of your character substring. Okay, let's go to my next problem, that is class demo, then your main method in your first string, that is Java programming, in your string 1, that is Java. Okay, now in str2, that is I am using here substring of what? 5. Okay, and then it's stored to what? String number 2. Okay, then I print the string number 2, and then another one, that is str dot substring of 5 comma 9. Okay, if you see the first argument, that is substring of 5, what is the working of substring? The substring divided the string into parts, right? If you see here, the it is divided from the what? The 5 index. Okay, so if you see the 5 index means first it is 0, 1, 2, 3 and space is 4. Okay, if you see the 5 is p. Okay, so from the p it will take the rest of the part, okay, and store into what? String 2 value. Okay, so the output is for your string 2 is programming. Okay, similarly if you see the substring of with two arguments, that is 5 to 9, means 5 comma 9, it means it the first one is your starting index and the 9 is your what? The last index or the ending index. So here the program, the output is what? PROG, means the 5 is P, 6 is R, 7 is what? O, and 8 is G. Okay, then 9 is your R. So here the output is PROG. Okay, so if you see the explanation, that substring of first argument means if you use the one single value or single integer argument, then it will represent as your start index, means it takes the substring starting from the specified index till the end of the string. Okay, if you take substring of int start index with end index, then it takes the substring from start index to end index minus 1. Okay, as you see here, it is minus 1, right? So the output is programming and the second line output is prog. Okay, all right, let's go to my next one, that is class demo public static void main, that is string args. In your in it the string is same the Java programming. Okay, so if you here system out dot println str dot replace a o, okay, capital O, means the replace method means it replace the all the occurrence of a to o. Okay, so if you see the Java programming, all the occurrence of a, it is replaced by o. Okay, so the output is this JOVOPROGROMMING. Okay, so the replace method replace all the occurrence of one character in the invoking string with another character. Okay, so the first is your the what? The first occurrence of your character means you want to replace the character with, this is the replace the character. Okay, or this is called as your, this is your replaceable character and this is the, okay, here. So here n is replied by O. So let's go to my next question, that is class demo public static void main string args, and the string str is Java, okay, and string 1 or str1 is programming. Okay, here I am using the system out dot println str dot concat of str1. So if you see the concat method, so it will concatenate the first string, means the str Java, with your second one, that is str1, that is programming, without any space. So the output is Java programming without any space. See the explanation, that is concat method simply concatenates one string to the end of the other. Okay, if you see the next one, that is here public static void main string args, and inside a string there is some space, okay, before your Java, and then after Java, then programming, and as well as some space at last. Okay, then system.out.println str.trim method. So here the trim method without any arguments. Okay, means that in your trim method there is no arguments. Okay, so what is the output? So output is Java programming, means there is no space, or all the space before the Java is trimmed out, as well as the after Java, sorry, after programming. But if you see the between your Java and programming, there are much of space. Okay, that space are not omitted or not trimmed. Okay, means the trim method only trim out what? Only trim out your the first space or end of the space. That is, the trim method returns a copy of your invoking string from which any leading and trailing white space has been removed, but it does not remove the space present between two words. Okay, as I said earlier, that is the space between your Java and programming. Okay, all right, let's go to my next one, that is public class demo and public static void main string args. In string 1 s1, that is hello, in s2 it is what's up. Okay, so here system out dot println string length is s1 dot length, and similarly string dot length is s2 dot length. Means here the length method return type is in integer, and it will return what? The integer value, whatever the your string length is. Okay, if you see the hello string length, that is string length is 5 and the string length is 7. Why? The string length function will return the length 5 for s1 and 7 for s2. Okay, if you see, it is 0 1 2 3 and 4. All right, then the length will be what? 5. Similarly, if you see the whatsapp statement 0 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, so it will return what? 7. Okay, all right, let's go to my next problem, that is demo string arg main method, then string s1 equals to hello, s2 equals to similarly hello, but s3 equals to hi. Here I am using the system out dot println s1 dot equals ignore case of s2. Okay, and another one s1 dot equals ignore case to s3. Okay, what the first statement returns what? True. Why? And the second statement return false. Why? If you see the first statement, the s1, okay, it ignore case equals ignore case, means it does not compare with the case, whether it is case sensitive or not, means it is capital H or small h, whatever it is. Okay, and compare with your string to s2, that is both the strings are equal, that is hello. Okay, so it will return what? True. If I instead of this hello I am taking hello, okay, also it written what? True. Why? Because of the ignore case. So the capital H or it ignore the case of your character. Okay, Then in your second statement, S1 is equals, ignore case of S3. So if you see the S3 is high, but your S1 is what? Hello. Both the strings are not equal. So it return false. So that is the explanation. That is equals ignore case method compares two string on the basis of the content, but it does not check the case like equals method. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.